Hey y'all, welcome to another video. It's your boy AB. Today's gonna be a back testing session. As today, I actually ended up losing a total of $300. I'm just gonna show you guys today. It's a Tuesday. PA wasn't efficient enough. Here's my monthly P&L right now. Literally negative 308. Come on, I'm drinking coffee. But today's setup was very weird. SMTs on top of SMTs, failure swings after failure swings. I did end up though taking a short. A bullish long right here after this change in the state. Next opening candle, sell stop right there to go right there. 1 to 2 hour maximum right there. But we failed, so 10 a.m. open. I ended up making back that profit with the change in the state for 1 to 2. I forgot where I entered though. I think it was like this. For 1 to 2 though, I got exactly at literally 10 a.m. low, and then we displaced and then we dumped off. So I can't really frame a model on that, so I just left the chart after that. I was like, because I'm practicing discipline on my end and not over trading. Yeah, and I bought a journal. So today, like I said, is a back testing session. I want to show you guys exactly how you go from top down analysis to entry, right? So my model is based off of 9:30 and 10 a.m. open, but mostly 10 a.m. open. I'm finding more success on it. So let's get into it, right? You're gonna start off on the daily. I use the daily in the 1 hour and the 5-minute maximum, to be honest. I'm not really advanced on multi-time frame, getting in all of them time frames, but yeah, that's the type of guy I am. A chill guy. I like things simple, not too many lines in my face. So from my notes, from the notebook I have right now, usually previous day high or low, I want to mark out how previous day high closed. So let's get into this day. Looking at this, you want to ask yourself two things. How did previous day close? And then you want to start off. Matter of fact, I always like to start off on the week. So on the week, we closed bearish. Did we take previous week's low? Yes or no? No, we did not. So previous week's low is an ideal target. We failed to take it. Good or bad. It depends on the situation right now. Are we in the week where we're closer to previous week's high or low? Right now, looking at this, we're closer to previous week's high. Does the daily support this? Yes, we support the expansion to daily previous week's high. Why? New swing point has been made. Candle 1, candle 2, causing that candle 2 closure, candle 3 expanded. So I'm expecting candle 4 to expand us to previous week's high. That's the bias now. I'm bullish. Candle 3 confirmed that even though I just traded off a candle 3. How far are we in this range, right? And then looking at this candle, where was the change in the state to validate this on the 1 hour? It was right here. So I pull out my Fibonacci tool, maximum expansion. Have we reached maximum expansion? Yes. Do I expect this area to pull us back into equilibrium range? Yes. Do we have an SMT with this? No. So okay, I'm framing the model now. Okay, let's let it play out. So New York 8 a.m. open. And as I said, maximum expansion got hit. I'm expecting a reversal. All right, do we have a candle 2 closure for me to frame a bullish bias back up high? Have we respected 50% of this candle? We're respecting 50% of this candle. If we continue to respect it, I'm aiming higher to previous week's high. All right, but no candle 2 closure yet. No swing point has been made, so I cannot frame this. Let the next candle play out. We displace back down. All right, I'm gonna let 9 a.m. play out. 9 a.m. has given me a candle swing point. I can frame my model now going into 10 a.m. Literally now. We have a swing point. Now I can say this is the low of the day. Okay, on the 5 minutes, have we had a change in the state? Yes, we have. All right. Can I frame a model based on this? Yes, I can. As you can see, we go back higher on ES. Is NQ following? I'm just reading out loud, guys. Just don't mind me. Do we have a SMT? Yes, we do. Do we have a change in the state from this SMT? We don't. Our change in the state is over here. We have a new low. Our next change in the state over here. So I want to see ideally how 10 a.m. opens up. Let the first 5 minutes play out. Now we have a change in the state. with a new swing low. Yes, I can buy into this position with my sell stop down here. 1 to 2, this is a probability setup. 10 a.m. open, low of 10 a.m. been made with a SMT. Can I frame a model now? Yes, I can. If I'm framing a model, it will be like this for me. Do I have a 1 to 2 RF before liquidity is taken? Yes, I do. Target is all the way up here, or I could just do standard deviation targets. Let's see how this plays out. And perfection. Literally, this is my models based off of. Hold on, y'all. My pops is calling me in the middle of a video. Alright, I'm back. Let's go into another example. So, as you guys can see, this is why I'm focusing on 10 a.m. more than 9:30. Because sometimes, in my opinion, I get trapped in 9:30 buys or sells quickly when I see the volatility, when I could just look for the continuation. But as you guys can see, literally, this is what my model is based off. I'm literally just waiting for a swing point to be made. And literally, the swing point was made on ES. That's what confirmed the swing point for me. Hold on. My father calling me again. Alright, I'm back now. For real this time. But as you can see, the way I framed the bias was I'm looking at this range to see if we're going to respect 50%, and we've been respecting 50%. Have we made the swing point? Yes, we have. And this is literally what I mean by have we made the swing point. When I say it's 3 candle, I don't mean just look for it on the daily and the 1 hour. Don't 5 minutes is validated if you want to look for it too, but ideally you want to look for it on the 5 minute as an entry. As you can see, we did the same pattern right here. Open, low, and then the change in state happened. All I needed was to get on side with the next candle. Just buy right when the next candle opened. That's literally the goal of me. Let me show you guys another example. Going to the next day. Now, this candle could specifically expand all the way to next week's opening. Don't mind that, that's the ambulance. Or we could just close. Now, if I'm removing my drawings again, right? Because I want to remove previous day's drawings. We have a PISP, and the PISP is just when one asset closes bearish and the other one closes with a SMT. Right now we just have regular PISP. There's no confirmation or nothing. Have we reached -4 standard deviation? No, we have reached -2. Even on here, -2. So I can look to frame something the next day, either bullish or small retracement to go back bullish. But I want to see how we open up on the next day and what we do overnight. So going into all the 8 a.m., I want to see what have we done, right? Ask myself, what have we done overnight? Literally, that's what I'm trying to focus on. We have taken previous day's high, and there's a baby SMT, but I don't like the fact it's failure swings. I never, from my experience and from what I'm learning, I never trade away from failure swings, especially when they're close, because it just makes no sense to me. Market is always going to come back and visit that either when I get stopped out or right there and then. So understanding that, have you put in a low before when Asia's session opened? From Asia's session, I always drag out and mark it out. Just want to see what happens. We have put in a low. Do we have a change in the state? Yes, we do. Matter of fact, right here. Have we, because I gotta figure out the Fibonacci right now with this tool. Have we reached -2? Yes, we have. So ideally, I can frame lower from going on now. I'm just waiting for a swing point to be made on this time frame to see if we want to visit these equal highs or we want to displace away. That's the key thing. 8 a.m. opens. Let's see what 9 a.m. does. 9 a.m. sweeps the highs, and this is literally why I do not trade away from swing failures. Literally, it's just liquidity, bro. We make a validated swing point. Now, for a fact, I know we're bullish now. Look at this, y'all. And then we have a change in the state. From this, I just zoomed down to see where that swing point was made, where the change in the state was, and where was the swing. Now I can frame a model going into -2 standard deviation going into 10 a.m. I want to see what 10 a.m. does. We go make a low, sweeping out this low, causing a bullish SMT now. I'm waiting to see if we're going to close above this. If we could close above this, I can enter my longs. If not, I'm not touching. We close above, validating the trade. Entry right there, sell stop below this. If price is willing to go bullish, we should not come back 50% of the range right here. No way, Jose. We should expand away. Do we have some sort of liquidity above us to target between 1 to 2R? We have these highs yesterday. We have these highs right here. Literally right above there is where my 1 to 2R. We also have SMT. So I want to see bullish order flow hold this SMT. And overall, since I'm bullish, we have a new swing point. Sell stop move to that swing point, mitigating my risk. What do? We end up making our way straight to TP. Boom. Go to the next day. And as you can see, we're slowly making our way towards where? Previous week's high. Why do I believe that? Because we have the low of the week with a swing point, and we have proof of this with a validation of a change in the state. We're just making our way up. Right now, up $5,000. This is literally what I need to focus on. If this video might be a little long, oh well, suck it up, y'all. I'm teaching you guys something that people charge you $4,000 to really just learn, bro. All right, on to the next day. This is literally my motto, y'all. Have we closed bullish, and has ES taken previous week's high? Yes. This is where things get tricky. Do I want to skip this week or today, which is a Thursday, or do I want to watch it play out? So I want to, if I'm bearish, I want to frame a reversal around yesterday's session, but we don't hold it overnight. We take it. Okay. Now, since we took this, do we have a change in the state to frame back downward since we took that? We can if we get a closure below this. Okay, 7, 8. 8, we sweep this, form SMTs. Beautiful. Now I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for what? Sell side liquidity. We have a lot of it down here, and we could take it today or tomorrow. Now I know this is protected. 9, I want to let 9 play out. See what 9 a.m. does. If this is data low, I want to see 9 a.m. does. Going into 9 a.m., I want to see what 10 a.m. does now, because I don't trade 9:30 like I just said. From my previous experience, I don't like 9:30 for reasons. 10 a.m., we make a high, we displace back lower. I'm looking for a simple continuation. I need a swing point mate so I can get on the right side of the trend. We could do whatever we want though. Swing point has been made now. I can trust this to push me lower. Trust me, from this high to this high, I can trust this to push me lower to these lows. We're already here, we might as well take them. With my experience, either we stop me out or we go straight to the lows for a 1 to 2R. And looking at this candlestick pattern, we most likely probably would. I get stopped out, swept one more time. We end up closing below this. Now this becomes my order block. Now for sure, I can enter there. This is literally how I mitigate my risk. I wouldn't say mitigate, but this is literally how I get into my position. 1 to 2R, y'all. Or 50% of the wick, because I'm not expecting us to come back 50% of this wick. So I could get that 1 to 2 anyways. Boom. It's low. This is happening at 10:30. I want to see us push away from this level. Literally, you see how we respected 50% of the wick. That's all I'm looking for. Once we start disrespecting 50% of the wick, I'm no longer interested in the trade. Because it's after that, we're just going to come right back up. Now, I'm waiting for this to get tapped. Literally, y'all, I'm giving you guys secret sauce on what's going on in the market. The reason why I ain't get a good trade today is due to the fact that market has been inefficient trading failure swings. And I don't like trading failure swings away. But as you can see, waiting for just 10 a.m. open and the next 4-hour open is just the best thing I possibly can do in my life. I'm going to give you guys one more explanation now. I want to refresh everything. Go back to the daily. Remove everything. Remove everything. Friday. This is where things get complicated. First of all, we have an SMT. No, we don't have SMT. We have a swing point made. in this swing point, do we have a change in the state? First thing we want to ask ourselves, from the highs to the close within this candle. If we do, we could frame a trade over the 1 hour. We actually do. Have -4 been reached? Oh shit, we don't have a lot. When I say swing point, from the swing point, changing the state, it needs to be from the high, the candle that took out this high, and then right here. We actually do, but it's not really clean. So I can't go based off this one. I can't go based off, I can only go based on what this one tells me, because this is the highest one, and yes we do. And if you guys are looking for my Fibonacci settings, it's literally 0, 1, 0, -1, 1, -2. Yeah, I did some -2, -2.5, -4, and then literally that's my fib settings. We have reached -4, so we already have hit maximum expansion. You see how we rejected off of maximum expansion perfectly. I want to let overnight play out. I always let overnight play out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have a swing point yet, but we do have liquidity above us. Never trade away from failure swings. Even though we have an SMT, I can't trade away from failure swings since there's no change in the state being respected. I'm going to look to see what 930 does. Honestly. 930 pushes us higher. So understanding this, I could look for 10 a.m. to continue me higher. So these lies, no, these are my new draws. No, I can't frame a Fibonacci over here because there's no validated change in the state. All I know is we respected this right here. Going into the next day though, like I said, wait for 10 a.m. open. If I'm bullish, I'm looking for 10 a.m. to open and pull me up quickly. Not push me away from no swing point highs. I want us to push me away. Even like that's the key. Push me away. We just had no candle closure, but we had a change in the state. So I can't say this low is protected. Until I see a protected low, I can't say nothing about it. See how we're consolidating now? I'm waiting for the right thing. No swing, failure swings, nothing. These are all failure swings. We end up closing this SMT. For me to validate this SMT, I need momentum closing above this candle. Validating this new swing point being made. We displaced through it. No trade. Can't frame nothing out of it. Can't frame nothing yet. Let's wait for the next 4-hour candle open, which is literally in a few minutes. Alright. Wait. Nothing. At this point, I'll just skip the day. Once 1 a.m. passed and I don't see a setup, I just skip the day, go to the next day. And as you can see, nothing. If 10 a.m. don't give you a setup, bro, before 12, just go about your day. Literally. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And that's literally, and as you guys can see, after this, it's just been a couple of, minutes, but as you can see, 71% win rate. And if you look back at the dashboard, the curve is going to look nice every time. Every single time. You just need to figure out what you're doing wrong. Get an actual fucking notebook, y'all. That's really what's changing my life. I need a notebook. You need a fucking notebook. I dead ass a real notebook. After that, bro, boom, you're done. It's easy and peasy. Just journal. Like even today, my lows, I journal in a notebook. I didn't even really use my Notion because I noticed I'm not really being beneficial with the typing. I just want to learn everything handwritten. But I hope you guys enjoy. Stay safe. Peace.